Have you ever wondered how societies could organize their vast economies and produce everything we need without relying on the traditional profit motive or chaotic market forces alone? It is a complex question that touches on the very foundation of how we allocate resources and labor. Economic production under socialism is fundamentally planned and coordinated rather than left to the unpredictable fluctuations of private capital accumulation and competition. This approach moves away from what many socialists view as the inherent inefficiencies and inequities of purely market-driven systems. The core reason for this planned approach lies in the principle of social ownership of the means of production. When essential industries and resources are collectively owned, the economic decisions shift from serving private profit to meeting collective needs. This creates a powerful incentive to consciously organize production, distribution, and consumption in a way that benefits the entire community, rather than a few private owners. The specific methods of planning, however, vary significantly across different socialist models, from highly centralized command economies to more decentralized and market-integrated systems. Historically, some models have employed highly centralized planning, where a state agency sets production targets for industries and allocates resources accordingly, often using techniques like input-output analysis to balance supply and demand across various sectors. Other approaches, often termed market socialism, integrate planning with market mechanisms. In these systems, socially owned enterprises might compete within a market, but strategic investment, resource allocation, and overall economic direction remains subject to democratic or centralized planning to achieve broader social goals, like full employment or environmental sustainability. For instance, under certain forms of decentralized democratic planning, local communities and worker cooperatives might have significant input into production decisions. This could involve direct participation in planning councils or through elected representatives, fostering a sense of collective ownership and responsibility. The aim is to ensure that production directly responds to the articulated needs and desires of the populace, rather than being dictated by anonymous market forces or the directives of a distant central authority alone. An intriguing historical example of planned economic coordination is the Chilean project Cybersyn in the early 1970s. This was an attempt to use cybernetics and a computer network to manage the nationalized industries in real time, aiming for more agile and responsive planning. While ultimately unfinished due to political upheaval, it highlighted early efforts to use technology for complex economic coordination beyond simple command and control structures. Modern discussions even explore concepts like computational socialism, leveraging advanced data analytics to optimize resource use and production without a profit motive. Ultimately, the planning of economic production under socialism is about intentional, conscious coordination. It seeks to replace the perceived anarchy of capitalist markets with a system designed to fulfill social needs, reduce waste, and distribute wealth more equitably. By consciously organizing production, socialist economic models aim to create a more stable, just, and responsive economy for everyone.